Hey Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals. Today I have been guided to do the energy associated with tomorrow's full moon. Typically on Sundays I do the general love readings for all signs, but Spirit is telling me focus on this full moon energy, which I'm not surprised by because today is Mother's Day, that's feminine energy, and then tomorrow is the full moon, okay? So now keep in mind this is a general reading, which means it cannot possibly apply to every single person that is watching. But if you would like a personal reading, all of the information will be left in the description box below. In case you are new to the channel, welcome, come on in. And in case you're returning, thank you for joining me again today. So as I mentioned, as I'm doing this reading, today is Mother's Day. I do not celebrate holidays, but for those of you who do, I'm sending you a happy Mother's Day. If you are someone who is missing, like you no longer have a mother figure that you adored and love here with you in the physical, I am sending you so much love and so much warmth, and I hope that you receive it, okay? Let's go ahead and jump into it. As I mentioned, I was guided to focus on the moon energy for tomorrow's full moon because we're already in that energy. I'm telling you, I can feel that right now. As I mentioned, feminine energy is the moon, masculine energy is the sun. Tomorrow is the full moon. So yeah, I feel like this merging of this energy is very powerful during this time. And this is why Spirit wants me to focus specifically on this. We will get a clarifier for this card. And this will be whatever energy this full moon is bringing in for you all, or is giving you clarity about, okay? And that, of course, would be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals. Bottom of the deck, you got the Eight of Wands, fast-moving communication coming out of the blue unexpectedly. So some of you guys have some fast-moving, like something that you're not prepared for, something that you weren't expecting. You're getting some information about it. Sometimes I'm hearing like details, and I feel like a lot of details. You see there's quite a few wands there. There's a lot of details coming in for a lot of you all. And it quickly, because wands is fire, fire is action. It's like moving rapidly. So let's go ahead and see what we get. The Tower, Scorpio, also Aries energy. It could be some news that you're not prepared for some of you all. Let's see. Could be involved in a family-based situation with the Ten of Cups. Something strong, a strong association with Scorpio. The Tower had Aries and Scorpio. The Ten of Cups is given, it always gives me Scorpio because Scorpio season starts in October, which is 10. So there could be something with a Scorpio involved, be it masculine or feminine. Yes, some type of information is coming in. Swords, communication, and mental. And then Three of Wands is something on the horizon. So for some of you guys, it can happen within the next 3 days. Okay, because I always tell you when we talk about the moon energy, especially with the full and the new moons, it talks about 3 days before, during, and 3 days after. So within the next 3 days from this reading, you can get this info, you know, something can be coming in regards to something very important. Because when the kings and queens speak, it's of matters of great importance. So let's see what we get for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals. Oh, that flipped up immediately. So it may be some information that you don't, yeah, you got 3 cards. Yeah, it's going to happen within the next 3 days. You literally got 3 cards. You're starting off with the 4 of Cups, and he's focused on the 3. And then, wow, yeah, in the next 3 days, you got the 5 of Cups in reverse, but look what's in front of him. 3 cups are spilt over, and then you got the 8 of Swords. Okay, so this is immediately making me feel like it may be some news that a lot of you all weren't expecting, and it may not be what you want to hear, but they're saying like it's not like a horrible situation. Like you may be thinking worse. Because it's like something is being given to you, but your arms are crossed like, I don't want to accept this. You may be thinking the worst about the situation, like it's going to be really grim. You see how he has on this heavy cloak. The sky is gray. But the positive thing is that it's in reverse. So they're saying like it's not, the situation isn't as bad as you believe or as bad as you may perceive it to be. This is just overthinking. Because with the 8 of Swords, this is mental imprisonment, but it doesn't mean that this is certain, like it's stuck this way. She's not stuck there. If you look at this, she can slide out of that. Look how loose that is. And then all the swords are behind her. So what's keeping her stuck? She can move forward. So this is someone's perception of it. Like someone, I feel like there is going to be some information coming. And I'm going to say again, I do feel like there could be a Scorpio involved because you got 2 cards that are already starting off with, you know, both cards are water. Again, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So there definitely could be some involvement. Either the message is coming from a Scorpio or it's involving a Scorpio. whatever the case, it's like whatever information is coming to you, it's like you're not liking it. You don't want to hear it. You don't want to accept it. This is an energy of just expecting the absolute worst, but they're saying like, no, because this is central. They're saying like, no, this absolutely is not as bad as you may perceive it to be, because this is all about perception. She's blindfolded. So she's like blindly leading herself into overthinking, because this is overthinking. That's why you got all these damn, and look, the card flipped over there. So they're saying, get out of here with that. Look at it. It's almost on the edge of the table. They're telling you get out of that. I'm gonna leave it in reverse because that's the way it's flipped up. They're saying you need to get out of your head about that, because whatever you're thinking, like the absolute worst outcome could be, that's what a lot of people will be thinking based off of whatever this information is. So say, for example, let's see, and I don't want to say anything heavy, but I just want to give an example, because I feel like this is something that someone just assumes it can't be a good outcome. So say, for instance, someone calls and says, you know, mama said she's not feeling well. We took her to the doctor. The doctor said, you know, she may have to have surgery. Of course, you're going to think like she may, but you're dismissing the whole may part. May is possibly, not certain. You get what I'm saying? And someone can say, well, mama, they're saying mama might have to have surgery. And someone's like, oh, Lord. Oh, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to accept it. Thinking the absolute worst about it. But they're saying like, okay, with this in reverse, that's not going to happen. So get out of your head about it. It's a possibility. They're just running tests. They still have to work things up and see what's going to happen. But someone is already thinking about the worst case scenario. That's what this energy is giving. So someone is in their head a lot about something. And also, I do feel like this is going to come within the next 3 days. And that was just an example that I'm getting. But I do feel like whatever it is, somebody's just thinking of the worst. Now, also, possibly it could have been 3 days ago, somebody, you know, there could have been a scenario where it's like you may be waiting around because it looks like he's sitting there waiting. You may be waiting for some results, either test results, or you're just waiting for some type of outcome. And again, somebody's in their head thinking like, okay, this isn't going to turn out my favor, or it's not going to be good. And they're saying like, that's whatever you're thinking, especially if it's something heavy or negative, that's not going to be the outcome. So that's very positive, actually. And like I said, the way this card flipped out, it landed right here and it almost flipped off the table. So that's making me also, I'm also hearing like whatever the worst case scenario is in your mind, they're saying take that off the table. That's not your truth. That's not the story. That's not the outcome for this situation here. So they're telling you let that go. If you have been in your head a lot, because that's exactly what this is, you've been stressed out, you've been overwhelmed. Both of these cards have gray skies. That could be associated with depression or not able to think clearly. Because if you think about it, gray always makes me think about static, like how the old TVs had the static. And if you had static, you couldn't see the picture for the TV clear, right? So it's like someone's not seeing something clearly, right? They're saying like you're getting ready to get clarity about something. If you've been waiting for some type of answer in regards to a situation, again, within the next 3 days for a lot of y'all. Hell, for some of you guys, I'm hearing right now within the next 3 hours. Because he's looking at these 3 cups, and then it's like something is coming in. So I do feel like for a lot of you all, the answers are coming in sooner than you thought. And the outcome is much more positive than you would perceive. Okay? So Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the visuals. As always, I'm going to ask that you continue to like, share, subscribe. Click that all button. Don't forget, discount reading sale begins at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, May 12, 2025, and it wraps up at midnight Central Standard Time. Until next time, take care and be well. Bye.